There we go. Did you know that the devil has been present in every situation? Especially now. Hey, Siren. Hey, Jet's mom. Peach, Gulf Coast Mama, Rose. Gulf Coast Mama. Where'd I put it? Where did I put it? I don't know where I put my... Oh, that's great, Celeste. I was reading that before I had to reset my computer. Knick knack patty seat, give a dog a bone. Hey, Brittany. Look it. No, this was not for my oral surgery. This is a facelift. Okay. And what I did was I also ordered some facelift cream. And as soon as I put it comes with this. $9 on Amazon. And it sucks my face back and it sucks my neck and it goes, ugh! And it gets all the demons out. Hey, Kimmikins. Hey, Matt. Ooh, hey, WebMD. Samantha, hello. I actually have a really, really good message because I don't know if you know this or not, but I've been wearing the same shirt, I want to say maybe for about, it feels like 50 days because I was in a winter wonderland, even though it's not even fall yet because I was taking painkillers because I had my wisdom teeth ripped out. And I've had the weirdest dreams. Okay. Hey, Alchemy, thank you for sending the Ricky or whatever you call it. It helped my cheek. My cheek still hurts because the numbing shots they gave me were terrible. And I think they bruised my cheek. Hey, Philly girl. But I feel like I went through, first of all, I had a dream that I was in the movie Scream 2. And I was Sarah Michelle Gellar's character. And I was just trying to run away from this guy, you know? He was chasing me with a knife. And then all of a sudden, all these evil things started happening when I would wake up. Like I'd turn on YouTube and see a bunch of evil shit. See? And then guess what happened? You know what, Luann? I don't have dry sockets. It's just my cheek hurts from the numbing shots. It's bruised or something. So anyways, then I wake up and first of all, I'll get to what I was praying about last night in a minute. But hey, Lonnie, I actually was like, okay, today's going to be a good day. You know, I've been laying in this bed for 4 days straight. This would be going on 5. All right. And as soon as I get up, I had grape juice sitting right here. And I get up, I was like, thank you, Jesus, for this beautiful morning. You know, I'm good up. And all of a sudden I knock over the grape juice and it like could have stained my carpet. So here I am. I was like, thank you, Jesus, for this beautiful morning. Next second, I was like, fucking Satan, get the fuck out of my bedroom, motherfucker. Somebody come in here and help me clean up this fucking grape juice. Fuck Sarah Michelle Gellar, Siren. It was all about me in that dream, okay? I didn't see her anywhere. I was her. Okay. Hey, Tammy AO. Hey, Christy. So anyways, I'd like you to gather around because I have a special message for all you demonic entities out there. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool. I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! I'd also like to announce, well, I'd say I've been living off water and sunshine, but I haven't seen the sun in a couple of days. I've been living off of water and liquids. The way we were designed to live. Hey, Natasha. Right now, but I don't know where she is. Plus, I'd assume her husband's looking pretty tired these days, but aren't we all? Okay? The nerve has been irritated by the numbing sometimes, wisdom teeth. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but thank God it's not my actual teeth, because when I go like this, I don't feel the pain anymore. See? It's in my cheek. It's in my cheek. It's not in my teeth. And it sucks. Hey, Vintage Ink. Hold on, let me take a swig of Daddy's breakfast. Look at that. Still sober, bitches. Mm-hmm. Almost 2 months going strong. Oh, thank you, Christy. I probably smell like a nasty ball sack because I haven't had a shower in about 24 hours. Been wearing the same shirt, I think for about 4 days. Probably, yeah. I just keep spraying deodorant on it because I don't want to do anything else. You guys ever do that when you're sick? You're like, nobody's going to come over and French kiss me anyways. I'm just going to spray deodorant on my shirt and wear it again. That's what I did. I have changed my underwear, though. You'll be proud. Yes, I put the heating pad on my cheek. However, be careful because it's a vibrating heating pad, and I actually rolled over in the middle of the nightfall, and I hit the vibrate button. All of a sudden, it started shaking my cheek like, and I woke up screaming, probably from that scream dream. That rhymed. Oh God, don't get Gulf Coast Mama started on Starbucks drinks, okay? She is the queen, all right? She is the queen, and I am the genie. I'm drinking my black tea right now. Did you guys see my genie outfit? Look at this. Look at this. I think these go on my wrist, though. Hold on, and I'll get to my point in a minute. Look at that. Because people call me the weenie genie. So you know what? Wear the crown, bitches. Look at this. Look it. Isn't that cool? Make a wish, bitches. Isn't that fun? Oh, well, hello. Good morning. Isn't it cute? Make a wish. That outfit has a large point. Yeah, I'd say so. Look at, I'm the genie and a boo at the same time. Who's Sharon? I don't know who that is, Brianna. Why do you ask that? Oh, Christy is going to be here soon. Thank you, Christy. Christy is coming to visit with her family, and I'm so excited because they're like they've become family to me. Here from the YouTube streets. So anyways, let's address the elephant in the room, and that would be Satan. Okay, seriously, this won't get off my ears. It's making my ears look more elfy than they already are. Okay? I don't work for Santa anymore. I collect unemployment from that bitch. Isn't that fun? A wrestler that went live holding a gun. Oh my God, Peach, I didn't know that she did that. I saw a bunch of stuff. I don't watch wrestling, but I saw a bunch of stuff on her, and okay, this is going to be, you guys aren't going to believe me, but I don't give a shit if you believe me or not, because a lot of magical things have been happening since I've been sitting in my own quarantine from my wisdom teeth. I kid you not. Okay, you guys are going to poop your pants. I promise on everything that is holy and amazing and wonderful. Okay? When I woke up and I saw that woman all over my social media, that wrestler lady, I kid you not. Listen to me very closely. I had a dream that I was on a train in Denver, and this was like in the future, okay? Because I was a lot older, okay? I still had my hair, though, which is weird. I don't see that happening. But I was going to see my niece, who's a bitch to me. But apparently in the future, we're going to get along again. And so I went there, and she lived in this tall apartment building that was about 100 stories. And I go over to her window to look outside of it, and there's this ladder you have to stand on to look out the window. Well, then I look down, and I go, and I could see all the way to the bottom floor. And she's like, yeah, somebody killed themselves. Somebody died recently by falling in the window chute. And this was like a normal thing for their apartment building, for there to be a whole entire drop in between your apartment and the fucking window. And guess what face? I kid you not. I saw that woman's face, because when I looked at that wrestler, I was like, I don't watch wrestling. Where have I seen this woman before? Maybe it was wrestling. Nope. It was in that fucking dream that I had. Hand to God. Both hands to God. I kid you not. Okay? Hey, Without Borders. It was weird. I'm telling you, when you hang out with God, weird things happen. when you hang out by yourself. And that's getting me to my point. I want to ask you a question real fast. Hit a 1 if you feel like, and I'm going to say this about the world in general because it's true. I love you, tattoos. Peach, yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Hit a 1 if because I put a poll and it looks like 50% of the people say that social media they believe is used for bad stuff, right? So when you go to, I don't know if you guys are in school, your place of employment, even church or social media, and there's, hey, Carol, good morning. Somebody's thirsty. Would you look at that? That's peace right there if you want to know peace. So anyways, you feel like this evilness, right? Hey, happiness is, you feel like a evil entity. And I felt this when I used to go to the bathhouses. Just in evil, lustful places or just evil places. Well, lately, since I've been laying in bed and all I've been watching is you guys, or talking to you guys in chats, I've been logging onto YouTube and I literally just last night finally had like this anxiety attack. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But every single stream that I click on, or even in my Discord, you guys know what I'm talking about, there's just been like this evil and this anger and this like, to put it bluntly, Satan is, he's living and well. He's very present here. And so last night, before I was like trying to go back to sleep, and all of a sudden I started thinking, you know, when you're laying there 4 days, okay, I've been depressed by myself and I don't get depressed, but when the doctor puts you on downers, you have no choice. So I got to thinking about all this stuff in the world and death and the future, and the devil will do that to you. When you're in your moments of maybe you just went through a breakup, maybe you just got in a fight with your mom or your dad, or maybe you got fired from your job, maybe you're doing bad in school, whatever it is, the devil, the enemy, is going to sit right there in your ear and he's going to tell you everything that you don't want to hear. You're going to die one day. You know that person you love? They're going to die one day. You know that animal that you love and that's so cute? They're going to die one day. Fuck it. Hey, baked cake. All of this evil, sad stuff going through your brain. Hey, Rachel. Negative stuff. Okay, so I was laying there and I was thinking about my little Sandra. She's on the wall over there by my bed. See her ashes right there? Oh, wait, there, right there. I started thinking and I looked over at Carol, and Carol, they only have about a 2-year lifespan. She's 10 months old, almost. So I got to thinking about that and it was sad. And then I got to thinking about, oh my God, one day in the future, I'm going to be an old man and alone, which I don't mind being alone, but everyone's going to be dead around me. And then I just started thinking all this evil, sad stuff. I will definitely pray for you. Jackie, your son turned 20. Oh my God. Everyone, please pray for Jackie and her family. I'm so sorry about the loss of your son. He just turned 20 and passed away of an overdose. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that this message will resonate with you if you can listen to it, because it does have a positive ending. And I'm so sorry for that. Me too, Peach. We should definitely do that, because I'm going to pause really fast before I continue about that anxiety attack and say, well, actually, no, I'll get to that point in a minute, because that's a whole other thing. So I'm sitting here thinking about all that, and then I start praying, and then I start crying. Hey, Angela. And I'm like, God, why, if you love me or you love anybody, what's the point of coming here and experiencing sad feelings, Getting to love people or getting to know people and then them dying on you, or being in a relationship and all of a sudden they cheat on you and break up with you, or, all this sadness. Why do you allow that? What the fuck? Why do people have to die? Why is there all this sadness, right? And I'm telling you, God is awesome, because I can encourage myself and lift myself up. I'm pretty good at that. But in moments like that, I need to hear from God because I'm just completely lost about it. So I'm sitting there praying, and all of a sudden God is awesome. And you know what he tells me? He puts this immediate comfort over my body because I'm shaken up. I'm like in the middle of the night, there's plenty of friends to text or talk to, but in those moments, that's not going to help me. I'm like, those friends are going to die one day too. Everyone's going to die. What's the point of being motivated and calling a friend for support right now and crying to them when I know that they're just going to fucking go and die on me too? Everyone's going to die, and so am I. And then God, what's going to happen after that? Listen to this. God puts this immediate comfort over me. And all of a sudden he says, well, to me, God's voice is inside. And it's just like this overwhelming right. Like when you hear what it says, it's like, oh my God, you're so right. Thank you. And it's this comfort. And this is what it said. It said, all the pain that you experience, let's say you lose a loved one, or let's say you lose your job, or let's say, you take life for granted, right? And then all of a sudden when something bad happens, all of a sudden you want to start doing better. And you're like, oh my God, I lost my job. I want to go. Oh my God, no, I swear I'll do good, right? Or, oh my God, I lost my mom or my grandma or my dad or my boyfriend or my husband or my wife or whatever it is, whoever it is you've lost, right? Thank you, Rose, for posting that. Then all of a sudden a firecracker gets kicked up your ass, and all of a sudden you want to appreciate life, right? And sometimes that's, hey, Ashley, that's the thing that we need to be pushed and keep going. So this is my message back to the enemy that God said to me, and for anybody out there that is going through anxiety or this annoying depression or just wondering what's the point of life, I'll tell you right now, I am somebody who personally believes in Jesus Christ because he comforts me on a daily basis in the best moments, right? And the comfort that he said to me is, if you didn't go through all of that heartbreak and that pain, you wouldn't appreciate, right? If people lived forever while we're here, do you think we'd appreciate them as much as we do? Do you think we'd hang on to them as much as we do? Hit a 1 if you think if death didn't exist, that we would. Hit a 1 if you think we'd still appreciate people just the same. Or hit a 2 if we take things for granted and be like, oh, they're going to live forever. Fuck it. I'm just curious. Hit a 1 if you think we'd appreciate still, or a 2 if you think we'd take them for granted. You don't, Satan. Don't you come in here while I'm trying to do a message, because I swear to God, I'll send you straight to hell right now and you will not be coming back. Go to hell. Oh, some 2s. Hey, Rodalie. I always say Rodalie. 20. What the fuck? No, Jet's mom, not a 3. Okay, yeah, I think we take it for granted too. So then you're probably thinking, well, what? When we get to heaven, do we take shit for granted there since everyone lives forever? No, and I'll tell you why. This is the message God put on my heart to share with you guys. And seriously, my mouth was hurting. He was like, you get out of bed and you share that message now. And I was like, God, no, go to hell. And he was like, that joke was funny. But if you don't, then you're going to go to hell. I was like, okay, I'll get up and tell him, God, let me make some tea first, okay? Thank you. And he told me this. If we didn't sit here and appreciate, right? So when somebody dies, and then most of us believe that we're going to see them again in heaven. That's what I believe. But here's the thing. I believe heaven is a place of perfection. And I believe that we don't make it to that highest level of perfection, which is heaven, until we go through everything we need to go through to coexist with people there. I mean, look, we can't even coexist on the internet. We sit here and fight with each other. We try to ruin each other. We try to cancel each other. We try to tear each other down just on the internet. So do you think and this is why I believe, you may disagree with me, but I believe in reincarnation. I don't believe that people actually learn everything they need to do just in this life. That's my personal opinion. I believe that we go through pain, and everyone's always like, why do we go through pain? Well, just like building a muscle. That hurts, right? Look, I'm going through pain, but it was for a good reason. I had to get my wisdom teeth taken out. You go through pain to build muscles at the gym. So if you don't feel all of this pain and you don't appreciate, then you're not going to be able to coexist with people in heaven, because you're going to be the asshole that you are right now down here on earth. And then a lot of you are probably wondering, well, wait a minute. I know a lot of assholes who have died. Well, I believe that they reincarnate. That's my personal opinion. I don't believe that it's into an ant or a sock or a jock strap. I believe that we're going through stuff and we're learning stuff. So to the people that have unfortunately lost people, or you're going through a hard time, or you're depressed, okay, hold on a minute. This is a good example right here. This person on the screen right here, I'm going to go ahead, since you want attention, we're going to give you attention, because right now I'm sharing a message that was put on my heart from Christ, and this is what you're saying. Robbie, you're depressed and going through it because of what you allow around you. You can't consume and do all the shit you all do and feel good. Let me tell you something. I'm somebody who does not get depressed. I've been depressed because I had my wisdom teeth out and I've been laying in bed on pain medication. Okay. I am not depressed from any of my actions because I don't do bad shit. And when I do, I own up to it and apologize. Never seen you here before, so I don't know what you're talking about, but it seems like you need a good message. So I would advise you to continue listening and maybe put your anger aside, Tyra, and let the Holy Spirit come in. Okay? Let go of your anger and listen to the message, because we ain't here to argue. If you want to argue, go somewhere else. Okay? Maybe that's why you're angry. Maybe that's why you feel like you need to come in here and stir trouble while we're trying to spread a good message. Okay? If you feel like you need to come in here and do that, then you need this message. Please stay. Okay? Stay. Listen. So anyways, I believe that we need to feel hurt. We need to feel pain. And then we always cry out to God, why are you allowing this? Why are you doing this to me? Well, listen, if we knew everything we needed to know, then we wouldn't appreciate it as much when we get to where we're going, right? And that's what God always tells me. That's amazing, Rachel. Congratulations. Rachel Townsend has been sober for 16 years. That's amazing. So it really made me stop and think. And I needed that. I needed that moment of depression. I needed that anxiety attack. Maybe a lot of you suffer with anxiety, okay? When I'm laying in bed for 4 days, doing nothing else and just laying there thinking about life and wanting this pain in my cheek to go away and all that stuff, yeah, you get to thinking, and you do get down and start thinking about stuff. That's the devil. That is the devil coming in, trying to lie to you, saying, hey, guess what? When you die, you're going to be sad. Or when your family or whatever, you're going to be sad. That's what the devil wants you to believe, and that is a lie. So that gets me to my point about social media and stuff, right? On here, there's so many different people. And look, I have been involved in responding to things that I don't think are okay, or, I have been involved in fights and stuff like that. Absolutely. But here's the thing. You do not have to respond to the devil the same way the devil is coming at you. And, when I sit here and say these evil trolls and these evil people making videos and blah, 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 and they just won't let stuff go. Seriously, look, there's been plenty of things that I've been angry about, and I need time to to, yes, Christy Flanagan sent me this mug. Still sober, bitches. And I need time to register things in my head before I open my mouth. And I think, hey, Lucy, I think a lot of us need to start doing that. And I need to start doing it more. But as far as the internet and, you know, people saying there's people going after people and stuff, of course, the devil uses the internet to do stuff. Look, people are being threatened to be completely canceled, destroyed. Social media allows you to reach all audience, including sick and shut-in. To me, that's a positive. That is a positive, Brianna. And see, that's the thing. That's why I put my community post last night when I was having an anxiety attack. Because it is a place where you can do good. Anywhere is a place where you can do good. But the devil squeezes his way in there. Doesn't matter how tiny the fit is, he'll still come in. And he makes his way in. And he stirs up trouble. And you guys, and yeah, I'm preaching this morning because God put a message on my heart, and by golly, I'm going to preach it to you. The devil is a fucking liar. Okay? So whatever it is, and listen, there's a lot of people who make excuses. Lots of people who make excuses on here. Oh, well, that person, you know, and I've done it too. I've recently done it with a good friend who's been trying to talk me down from being angry about a situation. And I do it too. We all do it. We make excuses of why we don't want peace or why we can't make up with somebody or talk to somebody. Nope, they did this. Nope, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to talk to them, blah, 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 blah. And then we sit here and we complain that we're miserable or these people are harassing us or there's trouble or there's strife. Okay, well, if you would swallow your pride, which I need to do on a daily basis, okay? Swallow your pride, whatever it is that you're so proud of or that you feel like they did to you so wrong, fucking swallow your pride, have enough balls to have a conversation with somebody and to be kind. If you can't do that, if you are so angry that you cannot, even if the conversation goes like this, okay? Even if the conversation goes, you know, you really did this to me and you pissed me off and I hate you. And then the other person says, well, you did this to me and you pissed me off and I hate you too. And then the other person says, okay, well, I'm sorry for what I did, but I want nothing to do with you. And the other person says, good, I'm sorry for what I did and I want nothing to do with you. Good, then go your separate ways. Or the conversation can say, okay, well, I don't want anything to do with you. Thanks for apologizing, but go fuck yourself. Great, go fuck yourself as well. See ya. And then you're done. And I will say this personally for myself. Hey, Rubicon. Bye, Lonnie. Hope you have a good day. This is a genie outfit. I will say this personally, and there is somebody that, look, this person hasn't been spoke about out of my mouth, and I don't care to say anything negative about this person because no matter what I say, it makes them angry. You could say that they have pretty hair and they'll say, he talked about me, he's a stalker. There is somebody out there, well, there's lots of people. I look like a boo. What are those wind-up toys from Christmas? It's actually really hot in this costume. What the fuck? Oh, God, please help me. Anyways, why is love and light beautiful being blocked? I don't know. Oh, are you okay? First of all, guys, listen. If you're coming in here and you're wanting to fight, this is not the stream for that. If you want to have your opinion about somebody, that's great. And you're more than welcome to do that. But if anything's going to be triggering right now or coming in here to start trouble or be negative, yeah, I would say please time people out because this isn't the place for it right now. That's the devil trying to get in your heart and piss you off and piss other people off. Okay? And we're not doing that today, Satan. Try again another day. Sound like a mouse. Thank you, Love and Light Beautiful. I appreciate that. Please, let's keep it peaceful though, because listen, as I was saying, there is somebody out there, and to this person, you know who you are, because you watch me every single time I post anything. Listen, I could go into a chat and this person is this childish. They'll put poop emojis and say, ew, do you guys smell something? This person has a whole channel dedicated to me. That's it. Okay. This person is angry. And this is my message to that person. Okay. Because I actually was going to go on a stream and address all these people. And I'm not going to do that anymore because I just feel like it's going to stir up trouble more. But this is my message to that person. I do not talk about you. I do not want to talk about you. I have tried to be peaceful with you. I've tried every angle. I've tried snapping, cussing you out, and all sorts of things. You are holding on to anger, and that is a problem. Okay? I don't want to hold on to that anger because it stresses me out and gives me anxiety and makes me mad. So to you and to anybody else, I apologize to anybody that I've gotten into it with, and I have no interest in continuing things. So I would imagine that videos on a daily basis will still continue to be made about me, but I've made a promise to myself and I'm going to stick to it. Listen, anything these people are talking about, that's the past stuff that I've already apologized for or wanted to move on from. And they're like, no, don't move on. Don't get better. We're going to keep talking about you because we hate you. And you know what? You have every right in the world to talk about me. But I'm not, like, as far as if you want to dedicate your entire life, which is a parent, to talking about me and talking horribly about me, and not only that, but then dedicating to following me around in chats and trying to trigger me there, I don't care. You're not going to get a response out of me as far as negativity anymore. You're not. I don't care anymore. That's cute. It's not. And I think a lot more people need to do that. As far as listen, when we get angry about stuff and you want to vent about it, that's great. We all need to do that. However, if you, Nicole, I know, I ordered this for my Save Robbie roast that we're going to have sometime in the future. But if you're going to dedicate your entire being to tearing somebody down because you don't like them or canceling them on the internet or whatever it is, or like trying to spread that anger to be like, no, look, this person's hateful, so I want to put it on display so other people hate with me, because it's a lonely feeling. It's a lonely feeling to hate by yourself. Love you too, Lucy, isn't it? It's a lonely feeling to be sad by yourself. I was sad last night in my bed by myself thinking about all this stuff and sad stuff. That's a lonely feeling. So of course you want to get other people to be mad with you because it's lonely. You're lonely. So my message isn't negative to all these people that just are hateful and have put hate in my heart. Seriously, they've made me feel hate and anger and shout out at people and cuss them out and stuff like that. And for that, I'm sorry. But see, with these people, a simple sorry and moving on, that's not good enough for them. They want you to suffer. They want you to be destroyed, and they don't want you to be able to walk into a room comfortably because they want people to hate you when you walk into a chat room or a room, and they just want you to be miserable, and they want you to lie in your bed and cry every single night. And what does that lead to, folks? That leads to depression. And when people are depressed, they do bad stuff. And if you're one of those people who wants to make somebody feel so depressed and so lost and so destroyed, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing to yourself. Okay, not only are you stressing yourself out on a daily basis, but you're also spreading that stress out there to other people, and it's not healthy. So a lot of people always say on here, oh my God, are people finally going to stop when somebody gets hurt? No, I think that's when they're going to have pleasure, and it's going to be like a serial killer. They're going to get power out of it, and they want to keep doing it to other people if you're an evil person. But if you're not an evil person, you will think about your behavior, say, look, I was an asshole. I'm going to stop. You stop. And move on. Oh my God, I think the hot lawnmower man is outside because my window's open. Hey, baby. Do you want to shower? It is disgusting, Christy. You got to sing it with me, Peach. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, Satan, when did you last get up off my dick? Get up off my dick. Nah, I'm good. I joke, Diamond. Oh, okay, Siren, I'll wait for you to come around. Don't you need to look outside while filming, Robbie? Say huh? So anyways, back to my point. To anybody, a simple, and here's the problem too. I think a lot of people, they want you to apologize for specific stuff and blah, blah, blah. Well, if we did that, we'd be here all fucking day because you have a lot of stuff to apologize for too. And I'm sorry, I don't have time to put into that negative bullshit. So if it's simple, I was an asshole, I'm not going to do that anymore. How about you stop being an asshole too and be sorry for your actions, and everybody just be adults and move on. These people are like, no, I'm still angry. They didn't address this or that. It's not going to fucking happen because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your life hanging on to negativity. Hey, Candace, you're wasting your life hanging on to negative bullshit. And that's the problem. Now, somebody texts me a number in Discord that I can call somebody because I want to do a positive, we call them positive prank calls. Okay. You call somebody and ask them, hey, you, what would, what's the most positive thing that happened to you today? And what can you do to make somebody else's day better? Send me a phone number, someone. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Beck Del Real, if you're watching. She's mailing me a package. Thank you. If there's a Disney Live, you're there. We actually, me and Gingerlock's mom did a Disney mugshot live not too long ago. And of course, a troll had to ruin the fun, and I had to, I removed the video just so they stopped poking fun at it because they were trying to, it was a privacy. People do privacy complaints all the time saying that's my drawing or whatever, which it was not their drawings. The drawings were actually non-royalty drawings. That's why we used them. Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorites, but don't get me started on Snow White. She was a whore. Hey, Viking Dogmanship. Hello. Good, Candace. I'm glad because I feel like crap and God put the Holy Spirit in my ass. And look, he tried to bring the devil in to stir strife with people. It ain't gonna fucking happen. And that's something that I'm learning. That's something that I'm learning. What's a Shriner? Are you a Shriner? What's a Shriner, Sarah? That's something I'm learning is to quickly realize, like, when people dedicate their entire lives and all their time to making a channel about me, or if people, come in and say negative stuff. My teeth are good. My cheeks hurt, though, from the shots, Nicole. You're my inspiration on how to be a better person. Thank you for... see, Amy, that's what I love to hear, and that's what I love to do. And you know what? The devil puts a dimmer on my shine when I get angry. Seriously. And one thing that I'm working on, and I probably have to continue daily working on this because there's a lot of fucking assholes on here. And you know what? The devil is lying to them, making them angry. So you know how we're like, oh my God, that person's evil. No, those people are not evil. It's the devil is lying to them and making them angry about something and making them hang on to anger, and they're believing the devil's lies. That's why. Be alert and sober of mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8. And you know what? A lot, and the devil has used, and that's why I'm getting so much stronger with it now. When people used to talk about my sobriety, oh man, that would be like, don't you dare, because that's something that I was very proud of and am again today. It's just now I'm on a new journey of it. But when people would bring that up, that was the devil being like, basically it was the devil saying, look at all this progress you've made. You're a drunk. And then I would believe it because these people were sitting there throwing it, and Shriners are a great organization. Oh, I'll have to look into that. But people would do this. God knows what. Listen, if you are that disgusting that you have to feel like, look, sobriety is something that has led, and addictions have led people to their demise in the past. So if you're that disgusting that you have to attack somebody who has gone through struggles their entire life and they're doing good with it, and then you have to sit there and be a disgusting individual and make videos about that on a daily basis like people have done to me and still do, you're gross. And you're an asshole. And anything I've said to those people, because I've said a lot of mean shit to these people. Yeah, it's been mean. And I've not been sorry for it in the moment. I'm sorry for that, but you need to take a look at your actions. You need to take a look and say, is this person, because these people will say, they're false reporting my videos. Think about it. These people are taking clips from my channel, using my face, and then calling me a drunk, and cyberbullying. So yeah, that's my content, and I would report it, and they say he's false flagging and blah, 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 blah. Listen, maybe if you didn't go after people on the internet and be a cyberbully, you wouldn't have problems. Hey, Danielle. So anyways, I'm not going to get into that and like trigger these people and make them angry. What I'm saying is, if you're going to be that angry to go after somebody's sobriety, the devil has lied to me. Okay. And been like, you're bad, or you're this, or you're that, and made me believe that I need to be hurt by these individuals. Well, the truth is, it's just a reminder of the amazing things that I'm doing in my life. And when I see people saying that they've been motivated to get sober, or people band together and they share their sobriety dates together, or whatever it is, that is the reason I do what I do. Ooh. Like the song, I Can't Keep Holding On to What You Got When All You Got Is Hurt. I don't know if I know that one. Hey, Soul Survivor, I hope you're doing good. I have always stand by this today. You have always stood up for your evils and faced them and changed them. So nothing but respect for you. And I have been watching you for almost 3 years. Thank you, Checking Convictions. And that's what my live stream is about on Tuesday, is going back and looking. Because if you go back at my beginning videos, I didn't know what I was getting into, and I was more, I wouldn't say shy, but I was more reserved. And that was before I came out and told people about my issues. I talked about them subtly, but I'm just going to go over that, and we're going to talk about how the Watts case has brought evil into everybody, because it truly has. You too, Angie. But anyways, what I was saying is, for anybody, not just people attacking me or whatever, but when you do that, you do realize that, I mean, their intention is to hurt people. So let's say that these people did get their way, right? The people that would bash my sobriety, let's say that they got their way. And I mean, they did back in June. I ended up getting drunk. So let's say they got their way. Let's say I lost my channel, or I said, oh, you know what, I'm quitting YouTube because people are mean to me, became a drunk, became a meth head, and then died. Would that make you feel better? To you assholes that just said yes, you're the ones I'm talking to. Because I know there's some trolls sitting here that probably sat there and went, yeah, you're the one I'm talking to. You're the one who needs to get that evil out of your heart and come to terms with Jesus. Because here's the thing. I finally made my bed, Nancy. I have been the one to respond to anger and hatred on here so many times. And it's only made problems worse for me. So if you are one of those people with a channel or even in chats and you feel like you need, because I've done it recently with certain things, you feel the need to speak up and say something negative. How about I'm going to challenge everybody before we go. How about we all practice thinking before we type or thinking before we speak? And I'm going to hold myself accountable too. Or thinking before you make a video. Or take a look at your channel if you have channels. I'm talking to everybody, not just the trolls. I'm talking to everybody. Take a look. Take a whole day just to look over the content on your channel. Or if you've left comments and chats, go back and read some of the things you've said. Take a look at our behavior, okay? And see if you're proud of yourself. Now, let me tell you something right now. Looking at my channel, I am proud because I keep stuff on my channel that is my intentions. The devil will throw me off track sometimes and I'll have an outburst and I'll cuss and I'll take that shit off my channel because I don't want that negativity there. The devil does. And then the devil will lie and he'll try to make you feel bad for taking negative stuff off your channel. And then you know what people say? He's ashamed. He deleted his video. And then they'll post it on their channel and say, he didn't want you to see it. Well, anybody with a brain knows that trolls are always recording. So it's not that I didn't want you to see it, dummy, because I know you already did. I don't want it representing shit on my channel. So this is where the negative shit comes in. 90% of the time, 10% a little bit rude, depends. Oh, you know what? I call that pretty good. Viking dogmanship. You're making progress. Someone needs to make you help you figure out how to make a video, or you clap or something and are suddenly fabulous. Oh. The devil was not responsible for this outfit. eBay was. Okay. But if you feel the need to, because a lot of these channels that they'll clip stuff, they're like, we're truth, we're going to tell the truth and we're going to expose these people because they hide it. They take it off their channel and they hide it. All you're doing, you're not exposing truth. All you're doing is you're taking clips of people's bad moments, which the majority of the time, you're welcome. Where did that go? You're welcome, Ritza. The majority of the time, this is how the devil works. And this is how the devil works inside of these trolls. What they'll do is, and this is why I'm working so hard, because I'm realizing, wow, this is actually working. This is what happens. Let's say somebody comes in here and it'll probably be one of my trolls, right? Somebody that hates me. They'll come in under another name so that they don't look guilty or bad, right? And I know they do this. Or it'll be themselves. They'll say something to piss you off or to hurt your feelings. Now, the smart thing to do would be ignore it. And that's what I'm learning to do. Still to this day, I'm learning. Because if you don't ignore it, guess what's going to happen? They're not going to make a video about what they did to you first to make you upset or triggered or angry. They're not going to show their actions or why you're angry. They're going to take a clip of you getting angry, no reason why, probably make up their own narrative, and they're going to make a truth channel. And they're going to tell the truth and expose you. And they're going to put all of your bad moments in one area so that people will go and they're going to tag your name all over it. Hey, Anitra. So that it gets exposure and attention. And they're going to try to get people to hate you as much as they do. It's that simple. That's all they do. Because if you were a truth person, right? You would just, if you're so not afraid of stealing someone's content, then upload the whole video. Because when you copyright strike these people, they lie and then they do an appeal and say, oh, it was fair use. Did you know that bullying somebody and targeting somebody, and if you have more than 6 videos of somebody, that's actually not fair use? Anybody know that? Dark Water, my channel is about me. Peach forgave somebody that bullied her to the point she tried to end her life. She hated them for years. She was 17, 18 at the time when it happened, and she's 27 now. You know what? She's friends with them now. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm so glad you're around, Peach, because you're a beautiful person inside and out, and you're wonderful to have around. Yeah, there was somebody, he had millions of followers on YouTube. I can't remember his name. I'm sure somebody knows him because it was very popular at the time when it happened. And he was going after another YouTuber and talking about them and making videos about them. And since he had more than 6, his whole channel, millions of followers, deleted for cyberbullying. Deleted. So a lot of they make their money on the hate drama cells. But why? I mean, how could you willingly? That's almost like when I was little, I stole a troll doll. Okay, because there was this really cool troll doll, and it's like one of the only times in my life that I stole. And I felt it was the Holy Spirit convicting me. I was in 3rd grade. There was this girl, and Jamie Bear, if you're listening from high school, I hope you are, and middle school and elementary school. I'm actually going to message her and see if she remembers. Thank you, Tam Tam. I'm so proud of you and your sobriety. Ignore the haters. Hold your head up high back to the wind. You're doing good. I wish you my love, happiness, good health, laughter, and all things. Thank you. On the 21st of this month, it'll be 2 months since I haven't drank beer or cigarettes. So anyways, I'm like, oh my God, she has the coolest troll doll. I want it. I want it to be mine. I took that troll doll out of her desk at recess. I ran inside. I remember I mapped it out. I mapped it out in my head. Exactly, Soul. It does give them satisfaction responding. And it gives them what they want. And that's just not going to happen. Hey, Cork. So anyways, I planned it out. I asked the teacher at recess if I could go to the bathroom. I ran down the hall to the dark classroom because it was recess time and the lights were off. I ran to her desk and I took the troll doll out of the desk and I put it in my backpack. And then I went home and I cut its hair and I think I pierced its ears and a bunch of shit. And I felt horrible. You want a Robbie bobblehead? Horrible. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe I returned it, but I never told her at the time. And she was like, what the fuck? And I just put it in her desk. And she's like, who the hell kidnapped my troll doll? I'm going to have to ask her. Maybe I'll get her on here sometime and see. She's like a big LGBT advocate now. She grew up, became a very proud lesbian woman. And yeah, maybe it's because I butchered her troll doll's hair. I hope not. But she is a beautiful woman. So no, I did. And I immediately felt convicted for doing that. It felt horrible. So if you're going to steal somebody's stuff and actually feel proud about it, that means you need a little bit of Jesus inside. Okay? Because like I said, we sit there and call people, they're trolls, they're assholes, they're evil, they're mean. No, they're just believing the devil's lies. You know, there's so many stories people say about me. They're like, oh my God, Robbie, there's so many people that hate me on here. And I'm telling you, I kid you not, that were my friends, that there's these crazy conspiracy theories, like that I'm a part of some secret underground YouTube group that works together for money or something. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Go to my social blade. You can feel free to go to my social blade and check out how much money I make on a daily basis. You know, you guys can do that, right? Go there and tell me if that's worth being involved with some secret underground group. First of all, what the fuck would be the point of a secret underground group? I do not work with groups of people. As you can see, I have plenty of people that I talk to that do not get along with each other because nobody can fucking get along with each other. And if you believe these stories, and a lot of these channels that have like clip videos of me, they believe these conspiracies that people run off of a script and everything's scripted. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, if I wanted to be an actor, damn, if I fucking had time to do it, you damn fucking straight, I would be acting and fucking community theater or something for free. Okay, not for money, because I enjoy that. I would not get a thrill out of acting or scripting bullshit on YouTube, especially if it was for negative shit and it brought people to feel like shit about themselves. No. Oh, you give people an insight on a lot of things. That's why people have a hard time facing. Bravo to that. Keep going with a positive message. Get out of here, devil. Amanda, the enemy is the devil. He's lying to all of us. He is. And he uses social media is the devil's fucking harp or violin. He plays it like a banjo. He does. And it's so simple. And that's why, listen, you will discover, if you have a channel, you already know this. And if you don't, well, no, I think either way you'll know this. Because lots of people fight, even if they don't have channels, they'll fight in the chats and stuff. You will know the character of a person if you see them talking about you on YouTube and be like, oh my God, no, I need to fix this. That's not true, or I need to clear this up. Okay. I can promise you, because people are like, why do you always go live about stuff and scream and blah, blah, blah? Why don't you just go to the person? Anybody that I've ever spoke about on here, I've always reached out to privately. And the majority of people that I have no interest in making things better, or they're extremely stubborn and angry, and they want to make you, basically they want you to apologize to them, but they still want you to be miserable. And they want to take your apology. They don't want to take accountability for their actions, but they want you to be miserable. Hey, Mama Jane. So my advice is, if you reach out to somebody, do it privately, because you will see the character of somebody when you do that. And here's why. There's plenty of people I've reached out to privately, and they have no interest. Even if I say, hey, I'm sorry, I want to fix things, I want to have peace, which is what I've done with everybody who talks shit about me, and they don't want that. It's not good enough for them. They want you to suffer for a while or forever, and then they want to move on while you're suffering, or whatever it is. So if you reach out to people privately and they don't want to fix things, and then you see them continuing going on about it, this is what I'm learning. You have to let them go. You have to just let them do it, because those are the people that truly, they're not really mad at you. They're doing it because it's getting them attention. Okay? Because they know that if they would fix the problem privately with you, they wouldn't have anything to talk about. Oh shit. Well, that person that I had my entire channel about, all that content, fuck, now the problem's resolved. Now what the hell am I? Now no one's going to watch me. What the fuck? And then they're just not going to do anything at all. And then we have this troll right here, which we're going to address peacefully, because this person, this person right here is one of the people I'm talking about, and that we need to pray for, okay? Because this person's angry. So let's read what they have to say. Let's hear them out. You've doxed people and complained that they don't forgive you. Nobody has been doxed, pick or leech. And I know who you're speaking about. And this person, which I believe this person is you. That's just my personal opinion. But I'm going to answer you peacefully. The rumors about me doxing and doing all this, love you, Christy. I'll address that easily. I have not doxed anybody. As far as the person you're talking about, the person who her channel is dedicated to me, she changes her name all the time. Do you notice that, Picker Leech? Or I want you to acknowledge that. Do you acknowledge that this person consistently hides their multiple channels, changes their names almost weekly, of their channel, and then they put their name and then AKA, and then they'll put their real name there. So here's the setup. If you say any of this person's channel names or their troll names, they will say that you doxed them. They will say that you doxed them. So that person has not been doxed. That person changes their names on a daily basis. And that person, just like Nicole said, everybody deserves peace and happiness. That person needs to enjoy the peace of her life and move on, because we're going to agree to disagree on that. That is incorrect information. That's incorrect information. And here we come with, I'm not even going to say that name. You've admitted to doxing and going real life on people, unable to acknowledge due to being blocked, obviously. No, the real life stuff that you're talking about on multiple occasions, I don't know if you pay attention or not, but my employment has been reached 4 times. Okay. And then my other employment 2 times. And I think I know who it is. Okay. But I can't prove it. So when I've reached out to people's family members who I knew could talk reason into them, it wasn't just random people. I'm like, I'm gonna contact them and ruin them. No, it was with good intention to say, hey, can you talk to them? Because I'm gonna have to call the police and I don't want to have to do that. So when you're talking about stuff like that, you need to really look into what you're talking about. And again, I've already said, I'm sorry for all of that, but please leave me alone, and you won't have to worry about me getting you for harassment. You won't have to worry about me asking a trusted family member to maybe ask you to stop, okay? You won't have to worry about people coming after you or responding to you. There's no deflection there. What am I? Be specific, Picker Leech. What am I deflecting about? Have you? Okay, well then say what you're talking about, Picker Leech, because this is going to be peacefully addressed right now so that you can move on. So what is angering you that you feel like you need to come into a peaceful live stream and stir stuff up? This is going to end positively, whether you like it or not. What is everything? You need to elaborate, Picker Leech. If you're not elaborating, nobody's going to know what you're talking about. What have you looked into, and what do you need me to apologize for to make you feel better so that you don't have to be angry anymore? Let's get to the bottom of this right now. Okay? We're doing things peacefully. Yes, what is angering you? And now with the wording that you're using, I know exactly who you are. My psycho behavior. Okay. My psycho behavior is angering you. Be specific, please. Be specific so that we can resolve your issue, address it, and we can be done with it, and you can move on and you can be happy. So what is it you're angry about, Picker Leech? And here's the thing too. Why are you so angry for somebody else? That's why I think I know who you are. It's not deflection. It's responding to what you said in a mature way. Exactly, Peach. And this is the problem. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Like, when the fuck did I ever
there's
tell
Laura.
You, Laura?
It's time to wake up.
Go to somebody else's.
Love you, Laura. Laura, you want to make out? Where'd they go? Where did they go? They're gone. Yes, please speak your piece and we can move on. We can do it like adults, okay? Because listen, there's a lot of people that will come on here and here's my problem that I have with people is that they'll lie about me and they'll make it sound like I did some evil thing when really it was a response to something, or I was trying to, I was trying to get people to stop making videos, harassing, whatever it is. And they'll say, you doxed, or you did this, or you did that, but they won't own up to their behavior. I'm saying, listen, if you can't be as simple as saying, listen, I was an asshole to you. You were an asshole to me. Let's move on. If you can't do that, then you really need Jesus. And that's the whole point of this message. Okay. And we aren't bringing this down and getting angry, because that's not what we're going to do anymore. I'm growing spiritually. And if you think I'm going to sit here and be like, F you, blah, 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 and you're going to come in here and stir trouble up, if you're going to continue to do it after we resolve the issue, if we can, then you're going to be blocked or timed out. But see, I offered this person a solution and now they disappeared. That goes to show you right there that they don't want solutions. So I can't help you. If you don't want a solution, there's your problem right there. Okay? I passed your channel on to many people because of... thank you, Kapal. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, that's what we have to do, Amanda. You know, it's hard sometimes to say, you know, I'm sorry. I was an asshole. It is, because we're too proud. Sometimes we feel like that'll make us look like a bad person, or, oh, I don't want people to think I'm a bad person. So no, if you just say, look, I was fucking pissed. I'm sorry you pissed me off, but I'm sorry and I need to work on that. And you just say sorry and you want to own up to it. It feels good. It doesn't make you look bad to own up and say, I was an asshole. Yes. Thank you, Hazard Girl Promotions, for saying that. But see, I don't see Picker Leech in here anymore. Nobody timed them out, right? Or blocked them. Yeah, and listen, I've been around and around and around, and you're right, checking convictions, you got to make the change. Because I'm not going to sit here and argue with people. Look, that Picker Leech person, I don't even know them. The only way I know them is them saying mean stuff to me in chats or about me. That's the only way I know them. I don't know anything about them. Nothing else. Okay? So when you have that interaction with somebody and then you come in and call me a bad person, why are you consistently being angry? That's the problem. Like, listen, it's very, 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 very simple. All right? And even in my angry moments, I still live by this. This is the rule that I live by. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. So when you're sitting there making people angry, it's not okay for that. Like, let's say you're making me angry. It's not okay for me to cuss you out. Okay. It's not okay for me to call your mother and say, can you please get them to fucking stop? It's not okay for me to go into your real life, which I have not done. It's not okay for me to cuss you out. However, you cannot sit there and complain about people being mean to you when you start the problem. Because I can promise you, and I always proudly say this, I never start a problem just to be like, hey, you know what? I'm bored. I'm going to fuck someone's life up. Nope. You have to do something really mean to me for me to be an asshole to you. And you know what? I'm working on not letting the devil work me up. I'm working on not letting the devil work me up, Picker Leech. And I'm not going to be mean to you, but you should work on the same thing. You need to let go. Okay? Let go. Because if you're hanging on, that's all you're wanting to hang on to. And that's why you're angry. If you can't take people's apologies and see that people are trying to move on from anger, and then you come in and say, no, don't move on. Come back here and be mad again. It's not going to happen. You can continue to be mad. And hey, hello, Starlight. Look, I'm a genie. Isn't that cool? Isn't that fun? Hold on. What did Amanda say? I'm sorry for mentioning you in my lives, but I was really hurt and pissed off that you was engaged and all that happened and been said. You didn't say anything. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for saying that, Amanda. Look, listen, and this is something I'm going to be very, very, very careful of, is, you know what? There's a lot of fucking people that fight back and forth on here. And especially, let's say that I'm sitting here talking shit about one of your friends, somebody you like. And I'm up here being like, you know what? Fuck that person. I hope they trip and fall down a fucking flight of stairs. But I hope that maybe there's a pillow at the end of it so they don't hurt their head, so that they stay alive, so that there's another chance they might fall down the stairs again and they can feel it. Let's say I'm saying that and you're uncomfortable with it. Just go. Just leave. That's what I need to learn to do, because there's a lot of live streams I've been into that hey, Gingerlocks, it's actually a genie. There's a lot of live streams I've been into that I don't even know what the fuck's going on. And then I'll get an email and they say, why were you in that live stream contributing? And I'm like, honestly, I barely know what the fuck they were talking about in the live stream because I was too busy down in the chat. Really. And if I am paying attention to a dramatic live stream, usually I'll listen quietly if I do that. But even then I feel bad because I really don't like gossip if it has nothing to do with me. But sometimes it's fun to listen to dramatic stuff that has nothing to do with you, as long as you don't engage in it. However, is it doing anything good? No, it's still hurting people's feelings because it's a real drama. It's not fake, even though people say it's scripted. The genie weenie. Yeah, that's what I got. The weenie genie. Well, I think we all need that, Amanda. I think we all need that. So anyways, I really do need to go now because I need to go get in the shower, and this weenie genie costume is really fucking hot. You would think it's not, but it is. Oh, God. The material is kind of like thick. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for this. Let's end this before we go. Thank you, Gingerlocks. Pickerleech says, to answer your previous question, which I previously did, I object to your doxing and going real life, to which you've admitted to if you've chosen to ignore. You, Pickerleech, let's end this on a peaceful note, but you're choosing to ignore my explanation for what you think is doxing and what you think is real life. Can we agree to disagree on that? You're choosing to ignore that. Because I've already addressed that a million times and said sorry. I owned up to it. But in my opinion, and this is my opinion, and this is the reason why I reached out to somebody's mother who I already knew and said, can you get her to stop? This is the reason why I've said somebody's name. It's because it was one of their screen names, but they change it on a weekly basis. So that is the explanation I'm giving to you. Okay. And if that's not good enough for you, I agree to disagree. And then Pickerleech says, you've gone real life. You have docs. There's nothing to disagree upon. Yeah, there is, because I'm disagreeing with you on that, on your reasoning behind it. Any other questions before we go, Pickerleech? Any other questions? And also, I do want to say, you're welcome, Starlight. I do want to say to the person that I think you are, Pickerleech, I'm pretty sure you are this person, but you have 10 million troll accounts. And you're just extremely passive aggressive, and that's why you're annoying. Please stop. Here's my message to you, because you also have said that I've contacted your job. If you are the person that I think you are, but if not, then this is my message to that person. I've never contacted somebody's job. When I was drunk, the night that I relapsed, I was like, I'm going to call your fucking jobs. And you know why I said that? Because people have contacted mine. So out of anger, I said, how would you like it? And I'm going to do it to you. And you guys took that and ran with it and said, oh my God, he said that he called my job. And so little Miss Liar here, AKA Pickerleech, your job was never contacted. Nobody even knows where the fuck you work. Nobody cares. Nobody's jobs should be contacted. I said that out of anger because mine have been contacted so many times. And if I didn't have such a close relationship with my employer, I would be even more pissed. But since I do, it's just more annoying. Okay. Because all you people like Pickerleech, you sit around and you say, you're doxing or you're doing this, but you guys are doing the same thing. Or you're encouraging people. And you know what, Pickerleech? By you saying the things you're saying, you're encouraging people to dox me. You're encouraging people to go real life on me. Okay? That's what you're doing. Nobody, listen, I don't care to fight with people. I don't care to do anything. And from now on, I'm not going to sit there and do petty stuff or call somebody's mom that I knew already and say, can you get her to stop? I'm actually going to go legal if it continues. And I don't want to have to do that. So for now on, I'm going to ignore. And you can continue on with your anger and your bull crap. But actually, at this point, Picker Leech, because I've seen lots of evil, mean stuff that you say, not only about me, but multiple other people. I would just suggest, like they said to you in the chat, maybe start a channel and start, venting out whatever it is you're angry about. But don't do it here anymore, because this is a positive stream and you are blocked now, Picker Leech. I apologize, but you don't seem to want to have any resolve, so you got to go. And that's it. You're not going to be spoke about or responded to again because we were moving on. Hey, Crafton and Kim. Hey, Kim. Yeah, it is important to grow. See, I think their purpose is to try to stir up anger because they see, oh, he's in a peaceful mood. Well, we got to get him out of it. No, it's not going to happen anymore. Go be angry on your own. Okay, go join the other group of people that are angry together. And I hope you guys, no, actually don't do that. Go find Jesus. Go find some peace and find Jesus. That is what you need. Okay, because that's the only thing that helps me not get angry and evil on your fucking asses. And it's just not going to happen. Love you. Checking convictions. Have a good day. Yeah, there's no, listen, and this is why I'm pretty sure, because look, if Picker Leech was some random troll, they wouldn't be that angry. I know exactly who it is. She has multiple channels. She'll hide them. She'll change the name. She'll upload a video. Then she'll remove it. Then she'll change the name. And then she'll put the whole channel as, here's what's really the kicker. This person, and you guys probably know what channel I'm talking about. They will literally go there. And actually, you know what? Because they put my name in every video. So I'm going to promote their channel for them. This person, let's see if they change their name again. Hold on. But I want you to go give them love. Seriously. I don't want anyone to be mean to these people. Show them love. If you go to their channel, every single video is about me, and they're calling me a cyber stalker. He's a cyber stalker and a harasser. What? Every single one of your videos, it's got to be at least 20 of them, is about me, and you're taking time. That's cyber harassment and stalking. So just stop. So here's their channel. What am I going to name it? I'm just going to say, go show them love. Go show love. And here's their link. You could check it out for yourself. I'm sure they're going to hide their channel again. They do it weekly. They're going to change the name again. And here's the problem, you guys. If you're ever talking about somebody's channel, yeah, the genie weenie, yes. If you're ever talking about somebody's channel on your live stream, don't ever say the channel name, okay? Because this person that I just shared their link, she will change her name and she'll put part of her real name in there. It's probably not even her real name. And then when you say that, because she also puts AKA, she also puts AKA in her title, and then she'll put a name. Don't say her name. Don't say people's names, because when you do, then she'll go back, change the name again. I kid you not, this person has to have changed her channel names at least 20 times within the last month. And I'm not kidding. But if you say their name, then she'll change it and say, oh my God, he doxed me. He's a doxer. And then she'll make a whole channel dedicated to how I'm a doxer and blah, 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 blah. Just stop it. I pray for you and I wish you peace. And that's it. But you ain't getting anger out of me again. You can keep that anger on your side. Don't spread it to me because I don't want it. Keep it on your end. But I hope you work it out. But on that note, you guys, thank you for listening to my message. I didn't plan on being on this long, but God put that on my heart. And Satan, you ain't getting in today. He sure tried though, didn't he, guys? He sure tried. Love you, Jets mom. But see, you gotta bat the devil off listen, if you ain't willing to compromise with me, I'm not doing this anymore. We ain't doing this back and forth of you're bad, you're this or that. And then me responding and saying, oh my God, they're making videos about me. Who cares? If you don't want compromise, that shows who you are. Okay? If you can't agree to disagree, that shows who you are, not me. Hey, Roxanne. Love you, Candace. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I will catch you on the flip side. Let me see if I could do the genie thing before I hit with that. I'm going to have to do it like this. No chance.